I was messing around with the materials pass yesterday and I came up with this. It is a jellyfish tube lamp. So I thought I'd do a tutorial on it because it's actually pretty simple. Like I said, it does require the materials game pass, which is 100 Robux. You will also need, well, I'll show you. I'm going to be building this in real time, so I'm going to rebuild it. Now, first of all, you're going to want a surface that is solid. So this can't be a table that has like for example, nightstand. It can't be like open underneath, so I couldn't use this because we're going to be pushing things down into it that need to be hidden. So I'm going to use a Secret Fairy nightstand again, like I did for that one. And you can build this as small or as big as you want, obviously, with the resizing tool. I'm gonna make this just a little bit bigger, just a little. I'm gonna make it bigger this time just so you can see what all I'm doing. So, I'll just make this gray. I'm just doing this so you can see what I'm doing. You can make your nightstand whatever colors you want, and your lamp too, of course. So, the first thing you're going to start with is a Stardust trash can, and we're just going to center this as best as we can. Put it in the last toggle, so toggle 6, and tilt it until it is upside down, and then move it up. And it's pretty small to start with. I want my lamp to be a bit bigger, so I'm going to start sizing this up until I feel like the size is good. Okay, that's centered now. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, now you can see it's starting to stick out of the front here. Well, I pushed that into the wall a bit, so I'll move it back. But I think this is a good size. Now, move it up again until you like the height of the bottom or the thickness. And then you're going to make it whatever color you want the base of your lamp to be. I used black over here. For this one, let's make it a dark blue. Or maybe like a purple. No, that blends in too much with the lighting. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's turn the lights on so you can see better. I forgot to do that. Okay, so I'm going to make mine pink just for the heck of it. Now, the next thing you want to do is get a high-rise apartments box ceiling light. We're going to, again, center this as best as we can. Let's just check it from all angles. That appears to be centered. Now, I'm going to put mine on toggle 11. And I want the lights inside to be, let's see. Well, it looks good with pink. Oh, I guess I'll just do blue. So I'm going to make my lights this blue right here. Choose a slightly darker color just because it is going to be neon and bright. And I'm going to size this up until it fits, you know, until it fits across the bottom of it for the most part. It doesn't need to be too big. But like this is a good size, for example. So the next step is the tube. And on this one, I used a colored pencil. The colored pencil is upside down and the tip of it is down in the ground. I can actually show you that there. Like this. Sorry. So what you need to do with the colored pencil, I just colored it white and then I applied the force field material to it right here. And we're going to do the same thing for this, but instead I'm going to use a seasonal item because it looks a little better. I'm going to use the haunted candle. So I'm actually going to temporarily move this light out of the way just so I can center this better. And the candle I'm going to put on toggle 3, That doesn't appear to be centered. There we go. And I'm going to turn the flame off with this button. You can also do that by exiting out of build mode, but it's faster to just hit the use button. I'm going to color it white for the tube. Oops, and then put force field on it, just like I did for the pencil. Now, the reason I'm using a candle for this is because it just is more like evenly round and it looks better. So tip it upside down just like you did with the light. Make sure it's centered. And then we're gonna move it up and start sizing it up until it fits nicely. So I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, it's not perfectly centered. That's the one thing that stinks about this, is that it can be a little tricky to get things perfectly centered. But generally, you know, if you're just viewing it from the front, it looks fine. So I'm gonna move this up until I am happy with the height. I'm gonna make this one a little taller. I want to put a few jellyfish in it. And then I'm gonna take this light and hit the undo button to put it back. Alright. Next step is we're gonna put the jellyfish in. So, let me just grab my decal code real quick. And I'll put this decal code in the description. So, it is right here. And we're gonna get poster paper. Now, this is a really cool thing if you don't know about this already. The poster paper, if you go to toggle it now, pops up this menu. You can see all the sizes and stuff, and you can make it transparent, which means once I color it, you can use transparent decals like this. So it's totally opaque and it has no background. So I'm gonna just move this over. Now it is a little glitchy when you move it, you know, the background shows up for a second black, but I'm gonna size this down since I want to fit a few of these in here. I'm gonna make them, well, maybe not that small, but maybe a few different sizes. Move it up, and you can position your jellyfish however you want. Get another poster paper, and I just have this in toggle 1 for this particular decal. Obviously for this first lamp I used different jellyfish, but you can go online and find transparent PNGs of jellyfish and upload them as decals. Like I said, I'll give you this one, but I have a video that I'll try to remember to link in the description about how to upload decals. That should help. So we'll go transparent, color it with the decal. I'm gonna flip this one around so that it has, I'm actually gonna leave it at this angle, actually. Give it a little bit of dimension, I guess. Make it a little tiny one. And, oops, that's floating out here. Let's make sure it's actually in the tube, huh? Okay, that appears to be in there. I was going to fit a third one in, but I think I'll just leave it at 2 for now. It really depends on how big you're making this. You could also turn this, if you really wanted to, you can make it gigantic and make it into like a big tube aquarium full of jellyfish or whatever fish you wanted. Honestly, you don't have to put jellyfish in this. This is just, it's a, it's a lamp I've seen before, so. Alright, so the next thing is the high-rise apartments mirror. Now, I'm gonna just try and place that in the center. I'm gonna go to toggle 3 and then size it down. Now you can see it fits about right on the tube. I'm going to color this all, and with that blue I used for the high-rise apartments light, turn it on. And I'm actually just going to leave it like that. You could flip it upside down if you wanted the light to go down into it, but I like the way it looks with the light going up onto the wall. It gives a little bit more of an effect when you turn the lights off, as you can see. And you can make these two lights whatever colors you want. As you can see on my first lamp, I did pink on the bottom and blue on top, and I thought that made it look a little more interesting. So now, the final part. We're almost done. We're gonna get a mounted circle frame and try to center this again. And I put it on the last toggle. I'm going to color it all with that same pink and flip it upside down, move it up a little, and size it down until it fits. And that is literally it. It is honestly that simple. Yeah, you can see with the pencil, I had a slightly harder time positioning it. Ooh, wait. This circle frame's not on here right. Hang on. Is that... Oh. Now, see, that's the funny thing about this game. I'm gonna make it just slightly bigger, and that'll cover that up. Okay. The grid system when you're building can be very frustrating, and I know that. It can be hard to follow tutorials, but hopefully this was helpful. I think this is a really easy build, and it turns out super cool and impresses people. So I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, ask in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Bye!